here's my fan shroud that I made out of aluminum, and then I just put some weather strip stuff around it so that this will seal up against the radiator. I've actually taken it back out because I'm going to add one more layer to really tighten it up. But this is an electric brushless fan, and it's rated at about 3400 CFM. What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to my teeny tiny channel. Still playing with this 2001 Plymouth Prowler. So let me catch you up to where I'm at with this thing. I have pulled, let's see, I pulled the radiator, completely flushed it, pulled the thermostat housing, checked the thermostat, boiled it, made sure it was good to go. It is. I was kind of an idiot. I didn't have my manuals at the time, so I wasn't sure. I was thinking that the thermostat was up top like a regular car and not down below. So I was trying to get to this, which I thought was a thermostat housing. Turns out it's obviously not. But in that process, I ended up removing the entire intake manifold, and while I was in there, I just took out all the plugs and the fuel injectors and the coils. I went through and vatted the fuel injectors to clean them out completely with a little ultrasonic cleaner, and then I just ran water down through all of the passages to make sure the block was clear and everything was running out and didn't have any obstructions. So the cooling system has been completely flushed. The only thing I have not done is check the water pump. Now, from all the paperwork I can see, it's already been done. They checked all this other stuff as well. I double checked it. I put a pressure tester on here and pumped it up, and it held for like a half hour, so it was good. Then I got into flushing the system and all that. And then before I refilled the system, I actually put another pressure tester that will pull a vacuum and then fill the system. But I ran that up to like 18 pounds and left it for, it held for like an hour and 5 minutes, hour and 10 minutes. So there's no leaks. I was thinking maybe it had a head gasket that was blown, or it was leaking somehow into the cylinder, because one of the pieces of paper with paperwork said that it was getting gases into the cooling system. So that would indicate a blown head gasket. Well, every test I have done, including the very last test that I did where I put this little container on top of the reservoir and you fill it with some liquid and basically run the car and let the gas kind of come up through the cooling system. If it mixes with this liquid and turns it green, then you have gases in your cooling system. Well, it ran just fine, did not mix, did not change color, so that test tells me there are no gases getting into the cooling system. So I've done just about every test I can think of, and this is where I'm at. I've replaced the stock fan, which now looking back on it, I'm thinking maybe that fan is just not pulling like it used to. Maybe it's getting worn out. So what I've done is I went and bought a brushless fan. I made this aluminum shroud. Now I've got this stuff on here to seal it up against the radiator. I'm gonna put this back in. So for now it's on a manual switch because these brushless fans have a delay of about 8 to 10 seconds. So trying to use the signal from the PCM was not working. It wasn't turning it on. That's okay. I already have a manual switch hooked up from when I had my pusher fan on here trying that, and it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this back in, hook it all back up, and then we're going to go for a ride and we're going to see what this thing does. So we're all sealed up all the way around now, and time to plug everything back in, get this situated, top off the reservoir, and we'll go for a ride. So the airbag light has been on since I've had the car. I haven't even tried to dive into that one yet, but we got good voltage, good oil pressure, quarter tank of gas. Temperature's not coming up yet, so I don't need to turn the fan on just yet, but we're gonna go around the neighborhood and let's see what it does this time. And it's filthy again because it's been sitting outside. That is more better. Let's try this again. Now I have a check engine. Okay, well, one problem at a time. Get in line, check engine light, get in line. There's that stupid little high-pitched beep or something. I'll wait till the temperature comes up to probably that first mark, and then I'll flip the fan on and just kind of leave it. Something else I thought about doing was pulling those side markers out and kind of building a vent of some sort to get all that heat from the engine bay out, because there's really no place for it to go except for down. I'm gonna have to get the stereo working because I can hear that fan. At least I know it's on. Go too far around the neighborhood because I got to stay close in case this thing starts getting really hot. I got to be able to make it back home and put it away. Get out of the way, squirrel. Get out of the way, squirrel. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Let's see if we can get it up a little bit. At least it's got a good turning radius. That's kind of where this temperature should hang out at, but it's starting to creep a little bit. Care for that. Yeah, see, it's starting to creep. It's only 81 degrees out. That shouldn't be that way. Let's get her home. Well, crap. Alright, I've got limited choices now. I can pull the water pump, see what that looks like, possibly replace it, and keep my fingers crossed. I can pull the cylinder heads off, change the head gasket. Maybe it is a head gasket, even though every single test I've done says it's not. Or I can yank this motor and start looking for an LS to swap in. That's an expensive option. I've been defeated by a prowler. What the crap, man? What say you, internet? What do we do from here? Let's see if there's anything leaking underneath the car. No, completely dry. You guys tell me. Where do I go from here? I do know that I can pull the cover off the front to get to the water pump without having to pull the balancer. It is possible. I'll be able to check the belt when I'm in there. I was told that it's been replaced. I am honestly at a loss. This sucks. A morning full of disappointment. I guess stay tuned and see what I can come up with this stupid thing. Thanks so much for watching. Stay hungry. Stay foolish.